Hey guys, Graven here. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Marvel Contest of Champions and the How to Effectively Use series. And today we're going to be taking a look at Hulk, who's probably one of my favorite, most underrated characters in the game. Not simply because of the fact that he is maxed out at SIG level 99, which is really helpful and awesome in the same aspect, but I think Hulk just doesn't get a lot of the credit that he deserves, because he's actually kind of a beast character, especially for Alliance War defense. Now, I don't currently have him on my Alliance War defense because most of the time I have a lot of more maxed rank 5 characters. I currently use Magic, Ultron, things like that, Colossus, Juggernaut, just because they have a little bit better abilities. But Hulk is definitely a prime candidate to be going on my Alliance War defense. He actually was on it before I took Magic up to rank 3 and put her in his place. So he could essentially take someone else's spot. I'm thinking maybe he could take Colossus' spot depending on what we get this week. I'm not really sure. Hulk has potential to be a rank 5. He is on my list of characters that I definitely want to take to rank 5, because I do have the Science Tier 4 Catalyst to be able to take him up. It's just a matter of collecting the Tier 4 basics to be able to do it, and obviously the gold is a big issue too, so got to make sure that I've got the gold to be able to do it. But I think as far as Science goes, Hulk will probably be my next rank 5 in the Science tier goes, because it was between him and Yellow Jacket and Captain America, but I've already got Captain America World War II at rank 5, which is absolutely beastly. But Hulk at rank 5 would be absolutely killer in Alliance Wars on defense in my eyes, just because of the simple fact, and this goes into how to using him effectively. His Hulk Rage is absolutely intense. I mean, we look at it right here, signature level 99. Hulk is angered by receiving damage, strengthening his attacks by up to 196.2% based on lost health. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. So that's really awesome. His Fury, I don't feel like his Fury hits enough. It doesn't proc enough in the game to be able to do anything. It does happen, but it only happens when he's attacked, which, I mean, honestly is pretty decent considering the fact that you want him to lose health whenever he's going up against characters in Alliance Wars on defense, because he's going to hit harder. So if we hit a Fury enhancement as well while he's losing health, get a 10% chance for Fury increasing your attack by 70% for 5 seconds. So you're going to go ahead and add 70% onto that 196.2%, and he can just be beastly. And he also is poison immune. So I've seen a lot of people use Hulk in Alliance Quest on map 5, the second section, far left path, or path 1 in section 2. I've seen some people actually clear that up pretty awesome with him. The guy that I was running with whenever I first joined into Tahaha, we were both on the poison path, and that was one of the characters he would bring in was Hulk, and he would absolutely just demolish everyone in Alliance Quest map 5 section 2 path 1 with Hulk, which is absolutely insane to me. It had never crossed my mind to bring Hulk in, because usually I would just bring in someone like a Captain Marvel or an Ultron or a Vision for that path, because you got to think you've obviously got a lot more mutants on that path than you do anything else. But here recently, where the nodes have not been changing with the symbiotes, there is also a path. I mean, that path also has Mystic symbiotes on the path, so it's pretty good to have the Science character on there who is poison immune. So that's not too shabby. Well, especially with Hulk Rage, you would actually do some pretty decent damage if you did take a little bit. And I mean, you are going to take a little bit of damage on that path no matter what you do. But Hulk overall to me is just an absolute beastly character, like I said, especially for Alliance Wars on defense. Just because of the simple fact that, you know, if a person messes up, gets caught with, let's say, a Thunderclap, which I absolutely love Thunderclap, it does tons of damage. Or if they accidentally let a World Breaker get loose, and he's got a little bit of health left, he is going to absolutely wreck stuff. Hulk actually has some pretty decent synergies. 6% armor with Hawkeye, not really the best in the world, but a 7% crit rate with Abomination and a 25% critical damage with Thor. That Thor one is exactly where it's at. And, I mean, if you use him in Alliance Wars defense and you throw an Abomination in there as well, that's not going to be too shabby either. I'm not really big on Thor in Alliance Wars defense, but and that could be a pretty decent crit bonus damage team as an offensive or a defensive team, putting them together. So that's not too shabby. Now I do not have, unfortunately, Hulk as a 3-star because that was primarily just a special thing for people on the whatever it is, on stinking iTunes. It was an iTunes exclusive, so that kind of sucked. Android did not get him during that whole green phase thing, so we're gonna go ahead and throw it in here. No special bonuses, because I know that we don't really get to see a lot of what he can do whenever we're just doing like the special little 1v1 matches. So we're gonna head in here to Realm of Legends and check him out a little bit and see exactly kind of what he can do. Now, I already looked at Hulk. As far as the attacks go, he actually has one of the highest attacks of anybody on my rank. I'm going to go ahead and turn the volume down just a tiny bit. On my rank 4s, he actually has one of the best attacks with over 1,000, but we're going to take a little bit of a loss here going up against Winter Soldier because we are at the class disadvantage. Now, keep in mind, I do not really like to do commentary whenever I do fights like this, so I may end up getting whooped up on pretty badly against Winter Soldier. But we're just going to take a look. As you can see, we don't hit the best in the world against someone like this. Our attacks are lowered because of the fact we are at the class disadvantage, but not too shabby as far as base attacks go. We're going to take these, and he does actually do a pretty decent amount of damage, but you can see we have lost some health. So we are doing a significant amount more damage. I want to get at least a thunderclap in here. I mean, we are going to get completely annihilated on this. I know that for a fact. Let's get a thunderclap in. See, 8,000. It's not too bad, you know. And when we get caught, we get caught because of the lag. But lag's been pretty awful here lately. But 8,000 from a thunderclap is not that bad in my opinion. I think it's pretty decent damage. I know a lot of people always speak really highly about Scarlet Witch because of the fact that, you know, she does some pretty awesome damage with her special twos whenever she's got enough stuff procced onto her. But I mean, that was Hulk doing a level 2 attack without any special abilities on other than what he just normally has. So that was kind of cool to see an 8,000 hit. We'll go here and do a 1v1 match so that we can get a better look at him, because I like to do 2 fights, but like I said, I don't have the 3-star version of Hulk because of the fact that he was an iTunes exclusive, and he won't go on the thing. Get off there, Hawkeye. There we go. He was an iTunes exclusive for the Earth Day event, and we get to go up against the Daredevil that's actually going to do pretty decent against him as well. So with Hulk, though, I mean, it's mostly just take some damage, and he's going to do more damage. So you can see here we're not hitting the best in the world. It goes up slightly a little bit the more health that we lose. I'm trying to get him just to hit me a little bit. Now we've got a Fury on and an armor break. Awesome. So let's hope we don't end up getting our butts kicked this way. Alright, awesome. That's done. Look, we're hitting a lot harder. 4,000, which, I mean, it didn't exactly do as much damage as I would have liked to have done, but it didn't proc either, so we didn't crit it. If we'd have critted that, it'd have been in the 8,000s again. But you can do a lot of damage with Hulk in the later ends of a fight if you end up in that kind of situation. So I mean, that's my take on him. I love Hulk. Like I said, he is definitely rank 5 potential to me. So if it comes down to it and I don't pull, it's all going to depend on what I pull out of my 5-star crystal, and it's all going to depend on what I pull out of my Alliance Quest rewards this coming week for the tier 4 class that I get. If I get a mutant, then Colossus is definitely going to be the next one I take up, unless I get a Cyclops and awaken him out of my 5-star crystal, which is what I'm hoping for. Once I get that 5-star crystal, hopefully we'll have that by some point today and be able to do that opening maybe tomorrow. But if once I get Colossus or Cyclops up, I mean, that's pretty much it as far as where my prestige can go until I can get more 5 stars that are better than the 4 stars that I already have at rank 5. So I'll be doing a lot more luxury rank ups after that point, so we'll be getting to see a lot more rank 5s, and Hulk's definitely on the list to go up. So hopefully you guys learned a little bit more about Hulk with this. Hopefully it helps you guys out on where you want. As far as placement goes in Alliance Wars defense, I don't really think there's too many bad places you could put him. He would actually be pretty decent, I think, on the poison node. Him and Colossus, people that have a lot more health, and the fact that he would last a little bit longer, and whenever he does get the lower he gets on his health, the more attack that he does. Counteract that with some poison nodes hitting him as well, be pretty decent. Or if you put him on a node where his abilities proc more, would be pretty cool. All or nothing nodes, probably some of the best places to put him. I mean, like I said, I really don't think there's a lot of bad places that you can't put Hulk in Alliance Wars on defense. There are a lot of good places that he would work better in Alliance War defense, but I really don't think there's too many places that are awful for him. So, alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If it's your first time watching the channel and you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a sub on it. If you did enjoy the video itself, please consider leaving a like on it. And as always, guys, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Later. 'Cause we scream, fight, hate, cry.